Hello everyone, welcome back to Goosebumps Monster Analysis. Today we are talking about Dr. Brewer's plant clone for the analysis of Goosebumps Stay Out of the Basement. This monster is the main antagonist of the Goosebumps book Stay Out of the Basement, the second book of the original series. This monster serves as one of the mutant plants that dwell in the basement of, Dr. Brewer, that is, the real one. In Goosebumps, there's a whole variety of monsters from scientific experiments gone awry. In this case, this one involves a literal plant man being born from when it happened, created by mistake by Dr. Michael Brewer. The monster himself, the plant clone, decides it might be time to replace the real doctor via hiding him in a broom closet. But with all the unethical experimentations that could arise if you dare mess with nature like this, nature would become a monstrous rampage. Once a mutant plant creature like Dr. Brewer's clone tried to create half men, half animals, half men and half plants. Though fortunately in the end, though he did show signs of him being a plant indeed, like for instance, having to eat plant food, having green leaves grow out of his head, and even having green blood for some odd reason. In this case, we have the plant monster Dr. Brewer go terrorize a bunch of humans, and even try to terrorize a kid to the real Dr. Brewer, pretending to be their father, and try to make sure that they don't get involved in the experimentation of his own creations. However, things fell apart, and he eventually was caught and eventually chopped to pieces with an axe, or killed or sprayed out with weed killer, ending the mutant plant's rampage, and eventually ending the suffering of the mutant plants that Dr. Brewer's clone have conjured up. So in the ending, Dr. Brewer's clone had died and meets an end, though later on in Goosebumps and other media like Dead of Night, Horror Town, and many more, Dr. Brewer's plant clone would eventually resurface many of times. Either he would be dead or not. It's still certain that you best watch out for any living flowers or anything that might seem a bit off if the plant life starts to communicate with you, like actually talk to you like flowers. That's what happened with Margaret and Casey Brewer when they found out that some of the mutant plants may still have some DNA of the father within them. Either way, thank you for listening to this rather short video on Goosebumps Stay Out of the Basement's analysis on the monster Dr. Brewer's clone. Hope you enjoyed and have a good night.